Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Kimi and Nozomu Eien playthrough. Now, last time we've been seeing stuff about Takayuki and Suzumiya just beginning their relationship in general really, and obviously the aftermath of the confession. It's going to be quite something to see how this develops today. If I'm going to be honest, I'm expecting more of the usual slice of life fun, but I don't know, maybe there's going to be something that changes. And I really do wonder. It looks like Hayase. I don't know. How does she sound?
Takayuki.
Oh, she sounds a bit pissed off. A bit, he says. Let me guess, it's Hayase. She'd get mad at anything. Right, let's see what she is mad about. Oh gosh, she doesn't look happy. Hey, perfect timing. I wanted to ask you. I don't think you're going to be able to ask somebody something easily with a face like that, to be honest, but okay. You ask away. I wish you luck. Huh? Me? That random person that's behind you or next to you or... I don't know. Let's just say the wall or the window. Yeah, I mean, surely they've had a date anyway, and well, they've not really had a date, but they've had the beginning of their relationship happen, and they've had the confession done. So maybe what is there to be annoyed about? Let me guess. It was when Takayuki was talking. Maybe he was talking too much about the video games he plays, or something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, that's reasonable. Yeah, no, I remember what happened. So, this, I think she's referring to when we were talking about our favourite movies, and we were saying that we like the action flicks, ironically. And I swear Haruka mentioned a movie that she likes. Yeah, and he likes horror as well. But they had a conversation about movies, and yeah, at the same time, oh, wait, no, hang on a second. He did ask. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. No. So, we did actually ask if we wanted to go to the movie theatre. It's just she said, well, she was too scared to say anything. So, I'm just getting a little bit of a recap on everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he just grabs Suzumiya from the classroom. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, it's always the trouble just beginning the conversation, which I don't blame him. It is hard to do sometimes. Huh? I did. She said she didn't want to go. Yeah. I mean, she did not say she didn't want to. She just didn't say anything, surely. Well, maybe she didn't exactly say it. But anyway, how do you know about this? Yeah, that is reasonable. Dude, I swear, she knows what's happening in these dates more than the two having the date do. Or is that just me? On the phone? Yeah. Dude, they weren't even dating. They were just having a talk after school. They were walking. Okay, I'm sorry, but if people walking home together is a date, then what is truly considered a date? What? Yeah, sure, but she didn't exactly say. And if anything, they've just had a day of school, surely... Well, to be fair, they could still have hit the theatres, it's just whether they would have wanted to or not. Don't tell me that. She needs to say... Yeah, seriously. She needs to say what she's thinking, or how am I supposed to know? Yeah, that's a good place to begin. That's basically like saying, you know what somebody's personality is, so as a result of that, you should be able to read their mind. What do you even mean? Maybe, but is it really my problem if she can't say what she actually thinks? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I get that. It is his problem because he's not somebody who Haruka feels as if she can say her true feelings to. That's where the problem lies, I think. You don't have to become a psychic mind reader in order to become a girl. Well, in order to become somebody's boyfriend. I'm not gonna say it out. Reasonable. You're more dating her because you don't want to upset her, let's be honest here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like... I just think it's so funny that Hayase is basically controlling this relationship. I mean, she obviously wants the best for Haruka, but at the same time, I mean, it's... I would have thought it was a bit extreme, but... I mean, hopefully they'll get a good result out of it. Shut up. Damn. I mean, you kind of did, but at the same time, I mean, she was just too shy to be able to talk, and then they were hit with departure, so the subject kind of got distracted after that. Yeah. Oh fuck. No, that's... Oh, you have Hayase coming back at you again if you did something like that. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I think before they date, evidently here, they need to know about each other more, because, I mean, I'm sure their relationship has potential, it's just at the moment they don't know the most about each other. And that's a bit of a problem. That kind of needs to be sorted. They need to spend... I think they need to spend more time... I don't know. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a date. They just need to know a bit more about their lives before they can plan stuff together, I suppose. And then obviously they can get to know each other through seeing each other. But they know each other so little and they'd really go on a formal date? I can't believe that. What? yeah, just become a mind reader, just become a creep, say you do it for boyfriend purposes. Oh god, that sounds weird. No, okay, let me explain myself. So, you literally spy on her every single move, just so that you can, you can know her schedule. What happened to asking? Oh yeah, didn't think of that. I mean, no, she should tell you it. It's not your job to figure something out that you can't possibly figure out. Yeah, fair enough. Screw relationships, to be honest. Oh god. Gonna be a bit awkward. Oh my god. I mean, he'd always asked whether she wanted to go to the movies or not, but at the same time, I mean, this is sudden. Just her pressing it onto him. Damn. I just always think it's so funny that Hayase I mean, holy shit, she teases Takayuki like heaven on earth. But so does Takayuki with her, so it's kind of deserved.
ほら、さっき謝るとかなんとか言ってたじゃない。
No. Yep. Is he actually gonna do it? Oh yeah, Hayase has just completely gone out of the picture. Listen, I'm sorry. About the movie. You wanted to go, didn't you? I mean, she did. It's just she never really had courage to say so. Let's go. Soon. Soon. Define soon. What type of timescale were we looking?
嬉しい。
おいおいおいおい。なんかいい感じだな、高雪。
It's everybody watching from the sidelines. Oh my god. No, that's good that yeah, that's good that she said that. But I mean, okay, she'd be happy to, but that's all they've got. They've not exactly got a place or a time. They've not arranged anything. Oh my god, and everybody's looking. Really?
ああ、鈴宮はともかく、お前の初々しさは見てて楽しいぜ。
Reasonable. Oh god, yeah, this is never gonna end, let's be honest. Yeah, seriously. Even Shinji is liking to see Takayuki in a flustered situation. Oh god, how? Oh, so now they're going home from school together, it seems. I mean, she wanted to go, but at the same time, she didn't really say so. She's not done anything wrong. What's wrong? That's not true. Hayase's just being bossy as usual. She is, seriously. It's as if she has no living privacy at all. You could ask your potential lover any question and you ask this. And I'm sorry, but Suzumiya is not going to hit a pickup line. There is no way. Me? Typo. Why? What's wrong? I don't look like a typo. What was the thing about typos? They're slackers. Is that something that people say because one person has hated a typo person and then they've just thought, ah yes, let's spread this rumour. Bet you anything. Like the fact that she wants to go to the cinema. Slackers. I'm sorry, but you could be kind, relaxed and laid back, but at the same time you could miss, and you could obviously miss little details, but you could still be somebody who tries very, very hard. You don't have to be a slacker if you have all of those traits. If you're laid back, you could be somebody who, while they do try and they do whatever they want to do, they don't make it, well, they just do it to the bare minimum, or they don't really give it their all or something like that. Slackers, in other words. What about you?
私は A 型
They're different blood types. They're supposed to be really detail orientated and sensitive oriented even.
一応は
Yeah, let's be honest, somebody like her really is sensitive, and I mean, I suppose she reads picture books as well, so I would imagine picture books would have a lot of detail, and especially, I mean, with the art books I have, there's a lot of, I mean, obviously there's a lot of images, and the books are made up of the images, so paying attention to detail, the more you pay attention to detail and the more you appreciate the artworks in the book, the more you're going to get out of said book. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same principle for this. The opposite of typo. Oh god. Opposites attract.
A 型の女の人と O 型の男の人はその相性が一番いいって
Oh god. But what if it's the other way round? What if it's a type A boy and a type O girl? What? A typo? Oh my god. It sounds like you're saying an error when, I don't know, writing on your keyboard. A typo. A type O typo. A typo person who does typos. Imagine if a typoist was a job, a typoist. That is so cheesy. Is this actually something that is said, or is it just something she's making up in order to support her argument? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder where I think that's familiar from. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a fly in my room. Kill me. Oh god. It's gonna be annoying. Yep, I've got to do something about this before I get driven insane. Right. Hopefully I've got it out. I don't know if it is out or not. But, yeah. Anyway, let me just get a bit of context again. But yeah, seriously, what good does a girl have in a relationship like that? Yeah. What is it, as if... yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's hilarious. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I feel like if somebody had a dirty room, it just kind of depends on... Well, I don't really know. I mean, it's bad, but at the same time, if somebody... Sometimes the state of somebody's room does say a bit about their personality. But it kind of depends. It also might say a bit about how much time they've had on their hands. I mean, somebody's room could go to complete ruin just simply because of the fact that they haven't had much time at all to clean it. It just depends on... It depends on a lot of things, really. You can't use something like that to judge a person. But at the same time, I mean, if you invite somebody over and your room's horrible, then that does say something about you, and it says that you're more of a typo. I know nobody's blood type either, don't worry.
私ここで
Ah, sure. Oh, what's he gonna say? Is he going to arrange the movie related things? Yeah, that's fair. I'll walk you all the way home. That's hilarious. Hayase really is the guide for this relationship. It's not that big a deal, right? But it's good, they get way more opportunity to talk to each other and also just to, in general, realise who the other person is.
その
Come on, let's go.
うん
It's a pretty long walk, huh?
そうかな
That's so awkward. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, I can see that. Oh god, I feel bad. There's so many things they could talk about, and yet they just don't really have many things. But I think that's just because they're in a really new stage of their relationship. It's a bit awkward. But it'll clear up, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah. It's a bit of a nightmare with things like this, yeah. He'll learn. It's just experience. Hey, has Hayase ever been to your house? Oh god.
うんよく来るよ妹が
Dude, I thought the fucking fly went. Your little sister? You have a little sister?
あうん
God damn. How many years younger?
3つ
God. Huh? So what about her? Yeah, how does that relate to Hayase?
うん水泳をねやってるの
Ah. I wonder if Suzumiya first started being able to know Hayase through the little sister. I wonder what her name is.
だから
Yeah.
美月に憧れてて
No, that's fair. I see. I mean, she must be properly talented. I feel like she could definitely be... I wonder if she is the top of the school. It's actually kind of hard to tell, but there's a lot of schools, especially... I suppose especially ones that take pride in their swimming, which, let's be honest, I feel like with schools like this, if they have people like Hayase there, they would definitely take pride in their swimming. They would probably encourage it a lot. I feel like there could be really high competition. But at the same time, I mean, if she literally has a scholarship lined up for becoming like an Olympian level athlete, I mean, that's really quite something. Yeah, she's really talented. Yeah. Totally, yeah. God damn. Well, I mean, to be fair, she's probably somebody who's really quite fragile and doesn't really... I mean, maybe she might do exercise, but she doesn't really do any sports. But at the same time, I mean, that's just lifestyle choices. lifestyle choices, and maybe a bit down to genetics as well. Can you swim, Suzumiya?
少しだけなら
I see.
ここ
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I used to do a lot of lane swimming. I don't really enjoy it anymore, though. Oh my fucking god. Huh? Oh my god. No way. This is her house? What the hell? Jesus Christ. Somebody has got a very rich family. Holy shit. This is her house. Wow. It's huge. Yeah, you have to walk to get to the front door. I like that. It's not instantly there. And yeah, you have to walk. That's so weird. You have to walk upstairs in order to get to the front door. And they have a garage. That's really quite something. Yeah.
あの
It's gotta be the weirdest visual novel shot I think I've seen. Just Suzumiya's head just casually in the bottom there. Hmm?
もしよければお茶でも
Oh my god. Oh no, I couldn't. Sorry. Hayase is going to be going down your ear the next morning if you say you can't.
そう
No, he should. I mean, it'll be awkward as fuck, sure, but yeah, you should. See you tomorrow. Oh, what a wasted opportunity. I can predict what's gonna happen tomorrow. Yeah, reasonable, yeah, it's just... I mean, to be fair, it's something that you never really think about when... I suppose when you first meet a person, really, how rich or poor they are, unless it's really obvious. When I say that, I mean, I don't know, for example, if they're affected by poverty, or if they're really posh, or something like that. It's just one of the last things you think about. You just think about the person more than, I suppose, the wealth they have, really. But my god, she is definitely living a very rich life, it seems. And I don't know, I mean, is that... I wonder how that must help her. Yeah, seriously. Oh god, would they be... Is it that he thinks that they may be nasty? Because they're rich.
おはよ
Oh god, here we go. Hey,
はるかとはうまくやってる
I don't know if she knows. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something.
何
What's her dad doing for a living?
え大学教授だよ聞いてないの
Oh. A college professor?
なんで本人に聞かないのよでそれがどうしたの
I walked to her home yesterday, and her house was a lot bigger than I expected. Yeah, a lot. Way more. I walked to home yesterday, and yeah.
初めはびっくりするよね
Totally. Oh my god, dude. This is the definition of digging your own grave. I actually ran away, I was so freaked out.
じゃあ茜にもまだ会ってない
Oh, that's the little sister, I'd assume. Akane. Akane? Who's that?
はるかの妹よ
Yeah. She's meant to be somebody Hayase does swimming with. One who's into swimming?
そうそうそっかまだ会ってないか
Why, is there something interesting about her?
面白い？そうね、面白いかも。
Let's see. Yeah, totally. I wonder what it is. Yeah, just discover it yourself.
あ、ほら B 組は体育らしいぞ。
Oh no. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. I think I know exactly what's gonna happen.
結構話題になってるみたいだぞ。
Oh fuck. About me?
お前と鈴宮のこと。
Of course. To be honest, he's lucky that the end of the school year is nearly approaching, because people may forget. I mean, I don't really know how it's like in Japan, but I'd hope that would be the case. Huh? Why?
そりゃ隠れファンが多かったってことだろ。
That's a nightmare. The funny thing is about her, we've got a totally warped perception of her personality from how she initially presented herself, because she presented herself to be a lot more timid and just awkward in terms of social interaction than she actually is, just simply because of the fact that she finds it really, really hard to talk to the person that she likes. Oh god, yeah. That must be awkward. Yeah.
念のために言っとくけど、お前のじゃないぞ。
Oh my god. I know that. Well, because of the fact that somebody with a lot of fans is being dated by him. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
よかったな。ある意味羨望の的になるのは結構気分いいもんだろ。
I would have thought it could be. I don't know, I wouldn't like that.
.お前がこの学園で感じることができる数少ない優越感じゃないのか。
Suppose so, yeah.
モテるものの余裕か。その立場にいると実感ないと。
I mean, it's only a good thing if you think it is a good thing. It's one of those things where, if you think about it, sure. If you don't, it's as if it's not really there. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, exactly. I'd feel the same, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I think it's actually quite ironic to think about the fact that Shinji and Hayase's reactions, they've really... Sorry, their interactions with Takayuki, they have changed a little bit just because of the fact that they feel like they're all really geared towards their relationship now, and they're having fewer reactions, they're having fewer interactions just based on, I don't know, just the normal friend-related talk that they would have. Yeah, it's just... like, he is kind of being treated like he is... like him and Suzumiya, they are the cornerstones of the friend group, really. They are the top people.
ほんとよかったな。
Nice. Hey, don't you have cram school today?
今日は夜からなんだ。
Dude, they start in the evening? That's so brutal. But today's Tuesday. Is it lunch break at the moment, or what? Or is it after school? Ah, so it's after school then, yeah. It does actually, and yeah, that's what I was trying to say beforehand. Yeah, that's just one of the proofs, really. I mean, they haven't gone home together in a long time, and the amount of time they've actually had to spend with each other, it's just been reducing. It's just been all invested in this one girl. Feels like we haven't gone home together in a long time.
そうだな。
But that's also the case, cram school. Yeah. God, that must be a nightmare. I wonder how long he's going to go along with this cram school stuff that he's doing. Yeah.
鈴宮は予備校とか塾とか行ってないの？
Oh, Suzumiya's here as well. Nice.
私は別に。
I wonder how much Suzumiya cares about school.
じゃあ家庭教師とか？
それも特に。
じゃあ完全独学。へえ。ねえねえ、ちなみに志望校は？
Haku to your university, just like you, right?
お、そうなんだ。学部は？学科は？
Yeah. He has, yeah. I wonder if he's going to do it. I mean, if anything now, yeah, no, I see that, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean he can't change. But if he does change, then he can get into the university that these three people are going to themselves. But at the same time, I mean, deciding that you're going to go to a university just because of people you know is a bit ridiculous. But yeah. He doesn't really have many majors that he has an idea of going into as well. I just love that. You just feel like you're at the top and everybody just bows down to you. Jealous of the fact that you have found a good person to go out with that is popular with men, I suppose, but yeah. I really do wonder with Suzumiya. either she doesn't really... I mean, she needs to study less because she's just naturally really gifted, or maybe she's not doing enough. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh my god, I hate that he realises this, but he just never really has the ability to go forward. You could, so do it, man! I mean, this is only opportunity you've got to prove yourself, so do it.
Takayuki, どうした?
I think telling these people about what he's thinking would be a really good move. Huh? Nothing. Oh.
高雪のやつ、今志望校変えようかどうしようか悩んでるはずだよ。
Jesus Christ, he knows him well.
鈴宮と同じところにしようかどうしようかって悩んでるんだ、あの顔は。
Oh god, Suzumiya's blushing. I don't blame her though. Keep your mouth shut.
平君って成美君の気持ちがわかるんですね。
Taida, can you tell what he's thinking?
そりゃ付き合い長いから鈴宮もそのうちわかるようになるよ、俺なんかよりさ。
I just think it's really quite sweet that everybody in the friend group is supporting of the relationship, and to be fair, these people are all really kind. I mean, obviously Shinji and Hayase, they definitely have their moments where they can be complete pains in the backsides for Takayuki, but at the same time, in the majority of time, they're nice. It's a bit awkward to think. But that assumes that everything's going to go well and there's going to be nothing that, I don't know, disturbs the relationship, nothing that makes things forcefully end. The fuck?
これで優越感を感じないとは。一瞬お前に殺意を覚えたよ。鈴宮、可愛いじゃんか。大事にしろよ。
Oh god, where is this? Dude, this fucking flyer is not going, it's so annoying. I don't even know where it is. For fuck's sake, man.
それじゃあ私はここで。
Oh well, here we go. What's gonna happen here? I'm sorry, Shinji, you're going.
私一人で帰れるから。
But what if you have an accident and I don't know, the floor you're standing on just suddenly, I don't know, it warps upwards and then you fall and then you land on your legs and you break them. And then Takayuki can carry you to safety. No way, it's obviously it's obviously a means of gaining safety and protection. Or what if there's a random gang that approaches you and demands you for all your money or something like that? I don't know.
せっかく平君と久しぶりに帰るんだから。
Yeah, to be fair, he would want to risk this for Suzumiya though. Really? He's not even realised it. That's hilarious.
なんか悪いな。
いいんです。
それじゃあお言葉に甘えて。
Alright, if you insist.
それじゃあ。
See ya.
また明日。
Yeah. God, it is kind of quite something though. I mean, they've not really had an opportunity to walk home together, but at the same time, this is the closest they're going to get. And I suppose Shinji, it feels like such a nightmare. He's going to have to walk from school, and then he's just going to have to go back again in order to go to cram school. I mean, that's so annoying. That must be really quite difficult as well.
鈴宮ってほんといい子だな。
Shinji just proving that he is a man right here. I love that.
お前もう少し頑張ってマジで白領大目指したら。
Yeah, you're right.
まあいいや。それより久々にゲーセン行こうぜ。
No way, they're going to the art. Oh fuck, this is gonna be fun. Even though he has cram school in the evening. Yeah, that's great. So it's hilarious that even if we say goodbye to Shinji, we are hitting the arcade with him rather than going home with Suzumiya. I just think it's hilarious to think about the fact that Hayase is kind of encouraging us to be as persistent as possible. And like she was saying in the beginning, to, if you ask me, just give an impression that you know so much about your lover that it's as if you can read their mind, even though you've barely just met them. I mean, it's a bit ridiculous, but at the same time, you can't be too persistent, and that's what this proves. And they're gonna now have fun hitting the arcade, which I can't wait to read about. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's nice that she's really fair. She probably doesn't like that she's been occupying the entirety of Shinji's time. I mean, it's just really quite funny, this relationship, because I feel like at first it was one that had lots of feelings, but then those feelings, obviously those feelings still are maintained, but at the same time now they're developing their friendship and developing their connection with each other. And I suppose those feelings as well, they're still intact. It's just that she's starting to know the person more. There's nothing worse than when somebody has feelings for somebody else, but do they have any basis for a relationship that's healthy? And then the answer could sometimes be no. Or just relationships entirely founded upon by lust as well. Those are awful. Well, I mean, maybe a relationship could go well in a weird scenario, but most times it wouldn't, I'd assume. Yeah. My god, so what are they going to play? They better play some fun games. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We didn't see any of the arcade. I was expecting a really long scene with the arcade, with an arcade. That's a shame. We're progressing really quite fast through all of the days of the week as well. I mean, it was last time it was Tuesday, July the 14th, but now it's Monday, July the 20th. Ironic day. World's ending confirmed. But still. I see that. I see that. It's just such an indication of change when you feel happy to be doing things that beforehand you would have found to be totally normal, but now they just feel fully different. It feels like everything has changed. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So what is going to have changed within these next few days? Or is it just going to be sort of like a repetition of what's going on before? Also, can I just mention, when is this school week going to end? Or sorry, the school term? Because, I mean, they're nearly approaching August. Surely the end would be really quite soon? I remember in another story I was reading, July the 20th, I swear that was the last day before summer break.
疲れた。
校長の話いつも長いからな。
Oh, I'm glad somebody else thinks that. I mean, God, we don't even go to school in the same country and yet we agree with that. Yeah, fuck them.
終業式は特にね。
Yep. You know it. Yep. So this is the last day of their term, I'd assume. The last trial. I mean, dude, you just have to sit through a speech and listen to it, but the contents of the speech are so boring and uninteresting and unrelated to your interests that not sleeping, that's the trial. Especially, I mean, to be fair, it kind of depends on how much sleep you've got the night before. I mean, I could imagine somebody like Takayuki. I don't know whether he gets sleep or not. I feel like... I mean, I suppose he does play video games, but at the same time... He does always sleep in, but at the same time, he doesn't particularly go to bed late. He doesn't have the worst sleep schedule. So, maybe that's not the case for him, but yeah. Yep. What I like about the ones in my school, there's a clear indication when it's all over, and it's easy to calculate when it will end as well, which is nice. Because they always follow a set format, those assemblies, so obviously when everything's done, oh, you can just fall asleep. Oh, no, you can't, because you're at the back of the assembly hall and you've got to go out first. And then you've got to go back to where you are positioned in school until break. And then boredom begins. What? No way, some of the teachers were laughing? Oh my god, that's
でもまあこれで
hilarious.
夏休みだしね、高雪。
Why, looking over at me?
学園生活最後の夏休み。お前にとっては彼女と過ごす最初の夏休み。
Yeah.
いい響きだな、おい。
Yeah, totally. And I just think it's so funny to think about the fact that these people have a little summer break and then they have to go back into school and they're not beginning a new year. It's so different to the system we have. It's quite cool though. I'd much rather do... I think it makes much more sense to do exams in the spring rather than in the summertime. It's just because of the ridiculous weather, I think. I think hot weather... I mean, from my experience at least, I think cold weather, it just makes it easier in order to... or in order to have an environment to concentrate in, because you don't have the heat affecting your concentration. And I always think with exams, sometimes if it's in a really hot environment, it's not... some of the exam isn't even down to being good at the subject, it's just down to coping in your in the environment of the exam hall, which I don't think is fair, and it shouldn't be like that. I mean, if you're going to get a qualification, why should coping in an exam hall make it so that you can get said qualification? It shouldn't be a part of it, but it has to be. And I just hate that it kind of affects how you perform sometimes if it's really bad, the weather. And it depends on the subject as well, but still, it's just awful. So I think it makes much more sense. And, I mean, it must suck having to do lots of studying in hot weather, though, I can't deny. But at the same time, at least you don't have any exam-related things going on there. Like, surely you should be qualified for subject content, not your ability... Well, I suppose your ability to be level-headed in an exam and to be able to apply your knowledge that you've gained under pressure. I mean, sure, that should be tested, but I don't think... I just think it's a bit unfair that, depending on the weather, how much you are going to be under pressure is going to be affected. That's just... I don't know, I just don't really think that's the fairest. But at the same time, that's the worst thing. What can you do about something like that? Genuinely. Yeah. But yeah, I wonder what...
羨ましいな。
Just join the relationship, I don't know. Listen guys, we've got entrance exams coming up. Takayuki caring about exam, that's quite something.
そんなの関係ないって。どこ行くの？恋人同士といえばやっぱ海かな。
I mean, yeah, sure, but... What's more important, I mean, they're both just as important, to be honest. Because ironically, they could both be something that completely changes the future.
いいね。青い海、白い砂浜、砂まみれのイカ焼き。
Grilled squid covered with sand grains, what? I mean, grilled squid, sure, that would be nice, but covered with sand grains? I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna search that up, is that actually a thing? Wait, so sand roasting. There's a thing called sand roasting. So, cleaned river sand is used to roast raw peanuts. So the peanuts and sands are mixed in an iron frying pan and heated up by stirring the mixture continuously on fire. That's so weird. Fucking hell. I never knew that's something that existed. That's actually really cool. I mean, obviously this is not the same thing as it being covered with sand grains, but I don't know, sand roasting. I just can't believe something like that exists. But yeah, I don't really get why squid would be covered with sand grains, but yeah. I know what Hayase is going to mention. Oh? Don't get so excited, you two. Oh my god, it's hilarious. You can see a little bit of a change in Takayuki, if anything.
Haruka! Kochi kochi! Ah.
Domo!
どうも。今ね、高雪に聞いてたの。夏休みはどう過ごすのって。
Yeah, it is summer after all. Oh my god, that is the most hopeless response. Oh god. Oh god.
夏だし
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Seriously, I agree. I think it's the time we headed back to class.
でもまだ。
Bye. Oh, damn.
鈴宮またカラオケ行こうね
Alright guys, let's head back.
ちょっと。今の態度は何よ。
To be fair, Hayase does kind of have a point. I mean, if these people are going to be seeing each other, they should plan stuff. But at the same time, I mean, they're taking too much ownership of the relationship. I mean, I get that they want the best for these two, but they're just kind of forcing it on them. They are doing too much intervening, and they need to leave it to Takayuki, because this is not their relationship, it's Takayuki's. So they shouldn't be treating it as if it is their own. I really do wonder if Shinji and Hayase are ever going to go for each other, or if they're just friends and they don't really see anything in each other apart from, well, anything greater than that, really.
はるかを追い返すなんて一体どういうつもり？
yeah, it's just he couldn't function with the pressure, so he just thought well, he couldn't function with the pressure, so he didn't necessarily try to get rid of her, but he just wanted the situation to end. He couldn't really arrange anything. I mean, it's something that's personal. These guys shouldn't know what they're going to do with the two of them. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't think Hayase is in the right to get mad here.
そうだよ鈴宮ちょっと寂しそうだった
Oh, that's a shame. That is actually quite a shame. But yeah, he's being frank, yeah.
おい
Well, it isn't, is it? It's between me and her. Yeah, seriously, yeah. I mean, even if he was, it's their decision. It's his decision to make. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I feel like this relationship never would have happened if it wasn't for, I don't know, let's be honest, Hayase clearly gave Suzumiya the encouragement to do all of the love-related stuff, and obviously Takayuki came where they came to where the initial confession spot was because of Hayase. So they have started the relationship. But at the same time, they can't do this. They can't keep doing this. They've got to have a point where they stop. I mean, they have the best intentions, but at the same time, they're just doing them so that they appear more malicious than good-intended. Is that even a word? Well, good-willed, I suppose. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Yeah. It's totally reasonable. Oh my god.
Oi!
Oh god.
ほっとけるわけないでしょ。はるかは私の友達よ。
Yeah. Is this a new track? Sounds quite cool. Sounds quite catchy as well. What is this melody? This is unusual. It sounds like it got a bit of tension in. Right, let's see. Haruka is your friend, but at the same time, you are not the one in the relationship. There's got to be some sort of privacy. I mean, these people should always be there for if any of them have questions, but they should not be they should not make it seem as if these two are puppets that are just on their strings. I mean, Hayase's doing it more than Shinji, but still. Then what does that make me? Oh god, this is the worst. I hope they don't end on a fallout. Oh god, yeah.
Takayuki, ひょっとしてうまくいってないのか?
He just really needs to tell them what he feels. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I can see why he would be concerned. Everything's going well, it's just they're intervening too much. Everything's fine.
本当か?
Really? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. True. Bit of a tense situation here. that's fair. Oh yeah, that's fair.
俺たちはお前の友達だな、早瀬。だから俺たちはお前のこと心配してるんだよ。
Oh, he really should tell them. Yeah. I'm sorry, I kind of lost control for a second.
早瀬は
ごめん、私もそんな感じ。
Yeah, they solved this really well.
早瀬にしてみれば鈴宮はやっぱり大切な友達だろ。そんな二人がくっついたんだ。そりゃ気になるよ。俺も調子に乗ってた。ごめん、謝る。
さっきの態度、ただ照れてただけならもう何も言わない。でもさ、女の子って態度で表してほしいんだよ。それ忘れてほしくない。くらい
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
繋いであげなよ。待ってるよ、はるか。
I know, it's tricky. It really is. But then again, the reason she's telling everything to Hayase is because of the fact that she wants something to change with those. Like, she's telling everything to Hayase because of the fact that she cares about the relationship they have, if that helps. I mean, let's be honest, has he ever done this before? No. And well, I don't know, is it? It's just something that he learns, and we can't exactly have experience just from well, not having done it before, so I don't blame him whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, but I see this though. Yeah. Yeah. It's really tricky because he's kind of doing it because rather than fully liking Suzumiya, he doesn't want to hurt her. But at the same time, I mean, how healthy truly is a relationship that begins like this? I mean, sure, a relationship can definitely happen, but at the same time, they've just got to put in a lot more work than they would normally need to if they were just simply dating because they'd known each other for a long time and had developed feelings for each other. Well, no. I mean, the thing is, Suzumiya had developed feelings for um, Takayuki, but it wasn't really mutual here. Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, he's just kind of at a real block in the road. Really, he's got to just pick himself up, and it's difficult. I mean, it really is. Suzumiya, it's really tricky because she's one of the people that you talk to her about her interests. She talks a lot, but if you don't, it's very difficult to have a conversation. And I know exactly how he feels. It's difficult. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of see that because I mean people were constantly yeah, yeah, you just find something annoying that's being said, but at the same time can you really stand up against it because you are scared about hurting the other person? It's just the kind of painful thing about this situation. I mean, the only reason why it has got into this, I'd say, complex scenario is just because of the fact that Takayuki has been kind, really. I mean, that's the only reason this is happening. Because he's kind. Because he's. I mean, let's be honest, the only reason they're dating is because he's kind. He's not really. He's only doing it for her at the moment, which is quite ridiculous considering that he barely knows her. But at the same time, I mean, he doesn't have to know her. He's a selfless person. He really is. I mean, the thing that's nice about Takayuki is not that he's an arsehole or anything. It's just he has a flaw of being quite, I wouldn't really say demotivated, but just having a lack of initial drive to begin studying. And now he's getting it. He's progressively getting more and more, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, it's his only real flaw that I've seen so far. Oh yeah, and his shitty sleep schedule. But I mean, he's a really kind person, genuinely. And I mean, I think if they had something to properly bond over, they could get a good relationship easily. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's kind of why he feels he can't speak up as well. Yeah, no, that's the worst. Yeah. Yeah, Hayase definitely lost control. She is an important friend, but she needs to know to restrain this mindset, if you ask me. Yeah, this is the worst thing. I'd hate this. There's just the fact that there's the other person just constantly talking about you to the other. I would not like that if that was the case. Yeah, and that too. But to be fair, it's just because she knows Hayase a lot more than she knows us. He's got kindness. That's a really good starting point. Yeah, it just makes him feel like a puppet, if anything. Anyway, I hope they can. Well, I don't know. I mean, they've not really had any problems between themselves. It's just hopefully they can have some good opportunity to get some planning for the summer done. Yeah, here we go. Let's hope this goes well, this conversation, because things are getting a bit tense. I do wonder if he's going to continue the relationship. I mean, he has intention too. It's just I wonder if there's going to be anything that would make him want to stop. Because he is pushing himself to do this. He doesn't necessarily have to. Maybe he will stop. But the thing is, this is what's not right about all of this. I mean, I get that Hayase cares because obviously Suzumiya is her friend, but what would happen if the relationship went? I mean, Hayase would probably get annoyed at Takayuki, but that's not right. I'm sorry, she just cares too much. Look, I don't even care that she's friends with Suzumiya. She just cares too much. And it's quite brutal to say, but that's just what I think. I think she's just being a bit too intrusive. I mean, I think Shinji's not as bad, but still a little bit bad. Yeah. It's finally summer break, huh? What were you thinking just now? Were you thinking about what you wanted to do over break, maybe? She doesn't look that happy. She looks a bit skeptical.
違うよ。
can't spend your whole break slacking off, okay? You've got entrance exams coming up. I mean, same for him. If I'm going to be honest, I think it's funny that the conversation, when Takayuki was saying that we've maybe got entrance exams coming up, these people just totally cast it off. And they completely forget about the fact that entrance exams exist. I mean, if anything, they kind of reverse roles. But I think this is changing him, and he's actually beginning to have the drive to study. But then again, having the drive to study and having the willpower, that's different from actually doing it. He needs to begin doing so. Yeah.
それはなるみくんでしょ?
God. Yeah, true. Yeah, you've got me there. That's totally reasonable. I mean, dates don't have to be these stupid cliched things that everybody thinks. Oh wow, these people were holding hands, they're obviously dating. Dude, you do not need to hold hands in order to have a dating thing for dating. I mean, I don't think it should be physical. It should just be conversation and learning about the other learn about the other person fully before you want to go physical and intimate with them, surely. Yeah, you don't have to be the clingy type. I don't think you should be, if anything. I mean, sure, if both people agree to do it, it will make the other more comfortable around the other person, I think. But at the same time, I mean, what? I suppose it will make people more relaxed while being with each other. That could actually really help get things going. I don't know, I just don't really think it's right because they know each other so little. But they're beginning to get to know each other more. It's just, they still have, it's quite impossible for them to talk at the moment. Yeah, that's fair. Nah, he's not a failure at all, and if anything, he's trying to get to know the other person as much as he can. He's not a failure whatsoever. If anything, this is what's bad about Hayase. I mean, she wants the relationship to go as well as possible, but at the same time, because he's not steering it in the direction that she wants. Well, no, it's not really. It might be the direction that Suzumiya wants. Well, still, you can do it your own way. You don't have to do it how the other person wants. Suzumiya. You should not have done that. Yeah, bit of a mistake. Yeah. Suzumiya?
ごめんなさい.
Oh. Yeah. You fucked up. And why did you fuck up? Oh, because, I don't know, maybe you were doing what the other people advise you to do. This is why you do not listen to them. It feels a bit brutal to say. But at the same time, that is the case. But the thing is, this is what Hayase said she might have wanted. Not necessarily what she's wanted. Oh, you should have asked, man. That was such a mistake. Yeah, that's fair.
Haruka, Takayuki の彼女でしょ？好きで付き合ったんじゃないの？
It's tricky. And I think a good question is, is there even any point in continuing this relationship? Yeah, I totally agree. Fair. Yeah, so easily led. Yeah. The thing is, now he's got himself in a bad situation because if he wants to call the relationship off, it's not really the best impression, surely, because he's just done something that he really, really shouldn't have. I.e. tried to hold her hand without even asking her. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. You don't do that. And now he wants to break the relationship up? I mean, like I said, isn't that a bit ridiculous? You do something bad and then you're the one who wants to end it. I mean, that's not going to go down well. She's going to be upset. It was, yeah, totally. And he doesn't really... I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't think that, yeah, and it's brutal, but I totally see that, because, I mean, the thing about these people... Oh, the thing is, I mean, Hayase... Shinji, I think Shinji will be alright, but Hayase, holy fuck. This is the worst thing, and this is what I don't like about this at all. I mean, if he chooses to stop this relationship, is he going to be able to have a friendship with Hayase that still persists? Because I really get the impression that it might be likely that they'd fall out over something like this, which is ridiculous. It should not happen, but it might. Yeah. It's interesting that he realises this. Yeah, and you're so kind that you put the other person before yourself. And if I'm going to be honest, it's the worst thing. If you put the other person before yourself, you're not actually going to be able to have a relationship because you're too considerate of the other person. It just feels so weird that something like that is actually reasonable in a scenario like this, but it is. To be honest, I mean, I really think that just back there in school, it was a good opportunity for Takayuki to be able to tell Hayase about why he feels that... I mean, he doesn't necessarily realise it much that these people were really quite obsessive. But at the same time, that was the time to address it. It was addressed a little bit, but it was addressed more with anger rather than them, or just seriously talking about it and saying, look, this is your issue, you need to sort it out. Not really happening. Yeah, it's tricky. It really is tricky, this. Yeah, it just seems impossible. Yeah, look at how Hayase has influenced his thoughts. Yeah. They were always right about things. Oh god, famous last thought. Yeah, so you want to potentially stop the relationship. How are you going to do it? It was, yeah. He had, and that's the worst thing. These people. It's a shame to say, but it's just really. Sometimes it's hard to imagine if these people were ever compatible in the first place. Yeah, because of the embarrassing moment. Yeah, reasonable. It would just make him depressed about the fact that he has messed up. Oh shit. Yeah, that would be nice. But I don't think it's going to be one very angry blue-haired woman who swims. Oh god, hello.
なるみさんのお宅でしょうか。
Oh, this is Akane. Yes, who's this?
はるかです。
Oh. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. So firstly, how did you get her number? How did you get his number? But secondly, she did not sound like Haruka. Oh god, she's probably been really quite upset. Oh. Yeah, good question.
その美月から
Yeah.
聞いてごめんなさい。
No, that's fine. What's up?
今日のこと
She wasn't in the wrong at all, to be honest. If anything, Takayuki was actually in the wrong, I think. I mean, I'm sorry, but you just don't do that to somebody. What he did. I mean, he has the best intentions in the world, but you don't do that to somebody. Of course they're gonna freak out.
ご
Yeah.
めんなさい。いきなりだったからびっくりしちゃって。
Yeah, fair enough. Doesn't bother me. Yeah. What's wrong?
ごめんなさい。
I told you it's not a big deal.
直さなきゃってずっと思ってるのに。
Change what?
なるみくんのそばにいるとドキドキしちゃって頭の中が真っ白になっちゃって。
The problem about this, I mean, if this did change, this fundamental feeling that Takayuki is having, would that still be the same? Would he still just be in the relationship for pity? But then again, I mean, if she starts to become somebody that Takayuki can begin to like, then maybe it won't. Who knows? That's reasonable. That's not true. I mean, yeah, I agree. It's not boring. It's just disappointing, really. He just wanted more out of this.
初めはなるみくんがそばにいるだけで嬉しくて。でもそれじゃダメだって。なるみくんのためにって思ってたのに。
Yeah, yeah, totally. Suzumiya.
気が羨ましいです。明るくて活発で言いたいことはっきり言えて、みんなとも親しくて。
Then again, some people who have this trait, they could be putting up a big front. But I get what she means, yeah. No, she is friends with loads of people. But there's lots about you that's great too. Yeah, you don't want to just constantly underappreciate yourself because you feel inferiority of yourself. It's hard not to, of course, but yeah. And the worst thing is, I didn't really think that that's stereotypical. well, you could think of stuff. Because let's be honest, she's somebody who's absolutely harmless and who... I mean, I get that she's hard to talk to, and that's only because of the fact that she said, well, her heart just goes blank whenever she's near him, really. Yeah, it's tricky. I really do wonder what's going to happen with this relationship. And if I'm going to be honest, I really do wonder if these people are going to become very honest with each other, and Takayuki is just going to tell what he thinks. Because if I'm going to be honest, I think if he just said all of his thoughts yesterday to her, it would be honest, but at the same time it might be something that upsets her, and that's the tricky thing. Sometimes the truth is hard, but yeah, it's just, you don't want to force somebody to have to accept something that they do not want to accept. Huh? That's the hard truth, really. I mean, they are both really nice people. It's just, are they really made for each other? I mean, Suzumiya as well. The only thing is, if this happens, if her heart just totally goes blank at the person she has feelings for every single time they're next to each other, is she really built for a relationship at all? If she doesn't change that mindset? Because let's be honest, if she doesn't change that mindset, is she ever going to be able to have a relationship? That's the worst thing. I mean, she really cares about this relationship, and that's the most brutal thing. They're not really people who are the most right for each other, but she really cares. And she wants to try, and if anything, I mean, Takayuki is trying his best as well, but I mean, when Suzumiya is so shy and reserved, she's kind of trying her best in her own way, because she's trying her best to cope with all of the feelings that she's having, and it must take a lot of courage for her to actually talk about anything, and that's a nightmare. It really must be. But you can't. No. I'd upset her. That's fair. Yeah, I see that. Oh, it's so tricky. I can see why he's taken the easy way out, yeah, because if anything, it's a bit horrible. Yeah, you can't win with conversations, so you just use physical intimacy as a means of accelerating the pace of the relationship, but that just doesn't work. It just doesn't. I mean, it only works if both sides are fully okay with it, but let's be honest, something like this, it was too early of a shock. At least they're not kissing. Or even worse, doing you know what, but yeah, it could be worse, but at the same time that doesn't mean it's not good. I mean, it is true, but at the same time, yeah. I think if I was in this visual novel, I would definitely be more Mitsuki's type. Mitsuki, sorry, why did I say Mitsuki? I meant to say Haruka's type. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I know, and it's the worst thing, because what do you do? Do you make it so that a relationship that you don't even have confidence in begins, or do you just cool it off and then upset this person that you like? And obviously, I mean, I know that it's not the most important thing, but let's be honest. See, this is what I don't like about this relationship. If they end it, I think it's just inevitable that they're going to fall out with Hayase. Sorry, Takayuki is going to fall out with Hayase. I think that's inevitable. And I don't like that. I mean, yeah, they're friends, but at the same time, it's not life or death. She should care about what's happening with her friend, but at the same time, she shouldn't be meddling in it as if it were her own relationship. Oh, God. That's tricky. No, you can. You can, it just takes willpower. The thing is, let's be honest, it takes willpower to come out and say it, so by saying you're a coward, you're just denying yourself. You don't have to be a coward to say something like that, it just depends on how much willpower you have, I'm saying, and you're just thinking that you're just nonsensically thinking that you can't do it without even... Well, no, I mean... No, let me rephrase that, so... You can, it's just you need the willpower and you need the justification in your head as to why you should say it as well. I feel like with something like this, and if you're not confident about why you are doing it, can you actually have the balls to do something like it? I know, exactly, yeah, it would hurt her, and that's the worst thing. He's so kind, and these people are similar in that sense. Oh God. Ah yes, this is the best idea. Kill the lover. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Now he's seeing what I'm seeing, I think. Yeah, totally. I love that this is meant to be a memory and yet Hayase is blinking as if she was actually there. That's hilarious. I think the blinking on the sprites is so funny. Yeah, you are being treated differently as well, totally. Yeah. No, I disagree. I think he's the centre of the gang. It's just the thing is, the gang is revolving around him, but that's not right. They should just have friendships like they had before. They shouldn't be too influenced by this relationship, really. Yeah. I mean, there were some times where I thought in the beginning Hayase was just joking and just playfully playfully talking about what was going on with their relationship. Like, why didn't you do this? You're such an idiot. But then it just went too far. Just went too far. Partly, yeah. Well, no, he accepted the confession because he felt pity for her, but then it was because of these guys urging him on that he realised something like this now. Yeah, let's be honest. Oh, sorry. Suzumiya? Yeah, totally. Huh? What is he going to say? My god. This is why you never get involved with a girl. My god, you just get in the most complex situations where you've got to react so fast. And if you say one thing that's wrong, it could totally disturb the flow of everything and it will change so much. Yeah, what do you say in a situation like this? How can you honestly admit your feelings to her? Well, if I'm going to be honest, it's something that needs to be said. This is on it. They need to talk about something like this, I think. Fair enough. What's he gonna do? I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah. Oh god. She really made a mistake doing this. To be fair, this is the worst thing. I mean, I hate to be brutal, but it's kind of on her in a way. She had feelings, sure, but at the same time, she let them get the best of her, and then she kind of put them in this mess, just simply because of the fact that she let her feelings take over rather than, well, I suppose rather than getting to know him a bit more. Because let's be honest, if you let your feelings take over and you get to know somebody by dating them. It's never going to go correctly. Well, it's never going to go well. Yeah, it's awful. You really shouldn't make mistakes like this. Oh my god, I know, yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It was all over, to be fair, yeah. Is it going to end, though? Yeah, reasonable. To be fair, this is the worst thing about stuff like this. I mean, I always imagine stuff like this just for one person to honestly tell the other, and then the other to say, just to have a civil way of ending. But unfortunately, Takayuki, he just doesn't want to do. The thing is, he doesn't want to do anything because he's afraid of it upsetting, upsetting Suzumiya. But at the same time, I mean, no matter what happens, she's going to be upset anyway. But at the same time, you can't just intentionally upset somebody. I mean, this is the worst thing. So she's more upset when you've unintentionally tried to upset her than when you've said something that could have possibly upset her. Yeah. But I see that, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah. I hope he wouldn't. I don't think he will. Yeah, Hayase, I mean, it's obvious, but Shinji, I hope not. Really? I don't know, so.
私のことほとんど知らなかったのに付き合ってもいいよってどうしてですか
Yeah, I get that. I see that. I noticed that too.
だから頑張ろうって思ったのに美月が羨ましいです
Yeah, she's even doing it here. God damn. Yeah. That's just... It's funny that she just reflexively does that. Yeah, and you can just really instinctively tell how comfortable she feels with a person just because of the level of formality that she uses. That's really quite cool that this is something that they included. You'd never get something like this in English, or you just tell with tone of their voice rather than the actual language that they use. Well, sometimes the language they'd use would change, but I don't know, actually. I mean, I think it's just because people have there's less of a significance in terms of formality and culture. Yeah, but it's interesting that she feels Mitsuki would be a much better person for Takayuki. Yeah, and this is the worst thing. I mean, he's lost in thought. I really hope that didn't give Suzumiya the impression that he was just totally zoning out or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. I know, it's just so tricky. And she just totally cuts it out. She doesn't even want to know his side of the story. She's just that upset. I think it's dead, to be honest, but yeah, this is why relationships are complex and they are a bit shitty. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, totally. Oh wow, this is where shit gets complicated. The fuck am I listening to? Is he actually studying? Wait, is he genuinely studying? What, are you using like 4B pencil? 12B pencil? Yeah, let's use a 12B pencil for studying. That's going to be a really good idea. I hope you have a good sharpener. And you have a lot of pencils as well. You're going to get through a lot. Damn. A mechanical pencil. Dude, why don't you just use a pen? I'm surprised. No way she would. Yep. Oh. Don't tell me he's gonna go to school. Well, I wasn't really I was just expecting slice of life, to be honest. I was expecting the relationship to develop. I didn't expect a really good story. I enjoyed analysing that relationship and just in general reading into it a lot, actually. I thought that was really good. This is my favourite thing I've seen so far. I think this writing was really... I liked it! And I really liked, just in general, everything I could contemplate as a result of reading this. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, if we can see more stuff like this, if this is going to be the overall writing of the story, I'm not complaining. Let's just say that was really nice. If I'm going to be honest, I've got no idea what's going to happen in the story. I mean, I've heard that Muv-Luv is total machine, futuristic. Well, to be fair, I just know that it's the inspiration for Attack on Titan, so I'd assume just really war-based and machine-based environments with lots of evil, maybe supernatural as well, I don't know. But, I don't know, I wonder how everything that happens in Muv-Luv is going to relate to this. I'm just saying, I wonder if the same, I don't know, like the same villains or the same deadly things that are happening in Muv-Luv are going to happen here. I know I couldn't have explained that more awfully even if I tried, but I hope you get what I mean. Oh well. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed, and I'm interested to see how this relationship will progress. I really am. I wonder what, I mean, judging by the fact that Takayuki is actually beginning to study, what is going to happen to him? But God, I feel bad for him. He's going to have a really lonely summer if he doesn't, I suppose, get with his friends. But let's be honest, I mean, I'm sorry, but if these people have... Takayuki has upset... The thing is, both people were in the wrong in the situation there, but at the same time, I mean, if these people are really choosing just to ditch their bond with Takayuki just because of the fact that this has happened, I mean, I'm sorry, but was there really much of a connection there anyway? And to be fair, you do kind of doubt the amount of connections between these people. I mean, for example, Takayuki and Hayase, I mean, they've known each other for months. They have fun in school, but do they know much about each other outside of school? I mean, they don't. And I just can't help but asking how meaningful are some of the connections that he has made. It's just brutal, man. It really is. I do wonder what's going to happen. And I just wonder how everything is going to change. And especially, I feel like this story is definitely going to continue when everybody's off to whatever they're going to do next. Or at least I hope it is. It's going to be really cool if we see their future steps. But yeah, anyway, I'll go now. So see you guys next time.